Okay, today we're going to do a lab dealing with alignments, and we're going to deal with offset alignment, and also get into some station offset and other good things that Civil 3D will do for us. So if you've got your first drawing in front of you, Lab 2A, we see that we have control there, and we have points. So the first thing we're going to do is enter points. And what we want to do is go over to the drawing under the Settings tab, Edit Drawing Settings. Want to make sure that our ambient settings are set up so that I can see my angles listed in a format that I like to see, which is a degree minute second. By default, the Imperial template has it set to decimal, so I'm going to put it to that value right there, apply that, and OK. So we're going to now go ahead and establish points, and if you remember from the points section we talked about before, we're going to go into here, miscellaneous, northing and easting. My point creation tool allows me to set certain parameters, so what I want to do is under points creation, I don't want to be dealing with elevations today, so I'm going to set my elevation prompt to none. And I want to be able to give my points their own identity number. So I'm going to go to point identity and set sequential numbering to false. Back to northing and easting, enter the northing value, enter the easting value, give it a point number. Description, this is a control point. Prompt for the next point, northing, easting, again point number, and the point description. Continue the process for the rest of the points, and then what we'll do is do a zoom extents. Okay, if all of your points are in, probably not seeing them, do a zoom extents. You'll notice the points are there. They have a graphic, but they don't really have anything else associated with them at this point. So what we're going to do is go to the prospector, go to points group, the all points point group, and set the properties. Basic point style, if you like that, you can run with that. You might want to change that. Go to the display marker. I'm going to set it to a plus and a symbol like that. And I want it to just show me the point number and description. Apply my changes, and I should see my points. Scaling may be necessary. Annotation scale, possibly 80 scale. Give me a little bigger point. Okay, let's talk about points a minute. Points exist always in the all points point group. It's possible to create other point groups. So we're going to go create another point group, and we're going to isolate our control points out. So we're going to call this control. And tell it to include descriptions matching control. Look at the point list. Notice your 4 points are in there. Make the application of that. OK that. Now that gives us over here two point groups, control and all points. Remember, everything will go here, and now we've isolated anything with control will be added to that. I'm going to create another point group, call it blank. we'll see how this works. We used this the other day, but what we're going to do is set this up to have no point style, no point label, but we're going to include all points into this group. And you'll notice in the hierarchy of the way the groups work, when blank is on top of anything, it cuts everything out. If I move that down one level, my points should come back, and usually it requires a regen. So there we have my points.